Hey there folks, today we have an amazing home tour of a 3-bed, 2-bath, affordable home here in Santa Teresa, New Mexico. Amazing finishes, highly efficient home. Let's give it a look.
1, 2, 3.
Hey there folks, how you doing? Alfonso Garcia here once again in Santa Teresa, here in Living in Santa Teresa YouTube channel. I hope you are enjoying all the videos that I have brought you. Please like and subscribe if you have not done so yet. And if you're new to the channel, give it a look. This is what we bring you, amazing homes in the area of Santa Teresa, New Mexico. Give it a look. What do you think? Amazing properties. Today we are here in the Rancho Santa Teresa subdivision bringing you Carefree Homes. They have 2-story, they have 1-story. Today we're bringing you the super affordable 1-story home here, 1,694 square feet, 3-bed, 2-bath. It is their model home. So do me a favor, before we go any much further, please like and subscribe. Today we're touring the model home. They have several spec homes available, which we will be bringing you. And those are the homes that they tend to offer the bigger incentives, the $6,000 to $10,000 incentives, and then 3% towards your closing costs, which amounts to about $19,000. So please like, subscribe while you're here on our channel, because this is where you can get a hold of us, the real estate agents that are working every day of the week to bring you the best deals. So for example, I was speaking to one of the reps letting us know that on a lot of their spec homes, they're offering 3%, 2%. That's anywhere upwards up to $18,000, $19,000 on a single home. So you can use towards your interest rate, closing cost, and whatnot. We are perfectly located here in Santa Teresa, right off of McNutt and Country Club. We are just minutes away from the borderline of El Paso, Texas. So you will be taking advantage of New Mexico property taxes while pretty much feel like you live in El Paso. Those are the Franklin Mountains behind you. There are view lots. If you want mountain view lots, we have them. Just make sure you get a hold of me, Alfonso Garcia, owner, operator of the Palms Really. More than happy to help you out. So let's give this amazing home a look. So as mentioned, what are you gonna get with Carefree Homes? When you come here to Carefree Homes, get a hold of me. We're gonna come visit. We're gonna find out that David Acosta and Art Armendariz, they're gonna help us out from start to finish. Look at this. You're gonna get to a couple of your evergreens, 1, 2, 3, 4. Your beechwood, right? 2, 4, 6. You have your 2 types of rock. You have your larger river rock stone pebbles and your smaller stone pebble rock, river stone pebbles. What I love is at this price point, starting at $317, a couple of upgrades. One of them may be get your stone veneer here in the front of the home, okay? You're gonna have your 2 tones of stucco. You may have an option of stone veneer, and that's why when you get a hold of me, we'll look at what it costs to build with them and also look at their spec homes, because their spec homes may be exactly what all of the upgrades that you would have went with. With this home, there's very few upgrades in it, but pretty much this home, you can get it for about $324, $325 possibly, because of the few upgrades that are in here. So very affordable, no HOA, super affordable property taxes, low property taxes, no HOA. This is what you get. Now, you're gonna get spray foam insulation on this amazing product. This product is built off of the standards of the Arizona desert. This builder comes in with those building standards. And with that having been said, those are extreme climates. They have extreme heat, of course, in Arizona. And then they also have their desert night cold temperature changes. So the house with its spray foam insulation, everything that they do with their framing is built towards that. They also have a special HVAC system that they're gonna give you along with this build. HVAC system by Trane, and they have American Standard, and that's a Trane sister company, and that's the HVAC system that you're gonna get in here. So a lot of high efficiency put into mind when they put this home together. Let's give the interior a look, okay? Now, the sales center is the garage. We'll avoid that, so configure yourself a 2-car garage in your head. That's your garage door, okay? And here's your beautiful entrance, several colors to choose from. As you can see here, this 2-story home, slightly lighter color palette, more of a earth tone, and this is a gray tone contemporary. Let's give the rest of that interior a look. So, of course, figure out that you're here in your driveway. There's your garage. We are at 201 Francis Street here in the Rancho Santa Teresa subdivision. Let's see what this beautiful, now for a 3-bedroom, it's quite big, I would say. Most 3-bedroom homes are closer to this low 1600. This is a 1694 square foot home, 3-bed. Now, you do get a bonus flex room. Henceforth, your 1694 square feet. Couple of upgrades, maybe the two-tone paint. Now, I always tell my buyers, so whether you buy it as the two-tone paint, you know, pay the builder, or do it yourself. I tell my people to do this. This is a tray ceiling. Paint the tray ceiling or the tray feature, the accent feature. Paint that a separate color so you get a big pop off of your ceiling, and that's what they did here. You do have carpet. They're trying to not throw that many upgrades in this build, so you get a feel for what the home would be without so many upgrades price-wise. So this home basically in the literally 320 with 1 or 2 upgrades. You know, a splash pad feature here or there, a paint feature here or there that may be upgraded, but 1694, a flex room. Amazing. Look at this entryway. I love the tray ceiling, and as I always say, if you've been following me, paint something. Paint the accent feature or paint the tray white to make it pop, depending on your wall color. And give this a look, folks. Here we are in their model home. Wonderful kitchen. Look at this amazing kitchen, folks. Lots of features to go over. They have the 60/40 sink, okay? Now look at the edging that they did here on the countertop. What a true carpenter needs to do is follow what the cabinetry does. Let's say the bottom of the cabinetry. So what they did is they did do the right cutout. They routed this correctly. Beautiful 3 centimeters thick granite countertops. Lots of drawers, lots of doors. Just beautiful crown molded staggered cabinetry, which is what you need. Give you that right effect. Beautiful, elegant feel in the home. Plenty of drawers throughout. 5-burner cooktop stove, Whirlpool. Okay, now we got to talk about your fridge. Possibly, depending what time of the year they offer the fridge, or I can help you out with the fridge or your backyard landscaping. You're going to get your stainless steel package there with your dishwasher, and here you have your nook, your breakfast nook there for your bench seating here in your center island of your kitchen. What do you think, folks? Amazing work done here. Lots of recessed lighting throughout the house. Beautiful. Let's continue on, folks. Beautiful kitchen here. 1694 square feet. We've already seen a flex room. Wonderful marble look-like tile here effect. About 18 by 20. And your pantry here. Here's what you get for a pantry. Double door pantry. Okay. And if you follow me, I'll introduce you to certain floor plans that are still open floor plan concept, but not in line with your entire living room. Don't worry, folks, there's floor plans for everybody. There's floor plans to where this would have made a difference, possibly. This section could have split up, or that could have been your formal dining room. So many things to do and see here in Santa Teresa, New Mexico. Here is your wonderful living room, folks. As you can see, you're gonna get your mini blinds included if you want the more elevated 2-inch forward blinds. That can be talked about. Also, you have tile in the living room, so many options to be had, okay? I see that it is pre-wired for your surround sound. Now, if you came home, we won't disturb them because they're hard at work. You would have came home through here, through the garage door, okay? And possibly your alarm pre-wire, right? You would have came home and your coat closet, your drop zone, drop off your coat, your guests as well, and right next to your beautiful dining area. Now you do have recessed lighting. You can take advantage of that and put in your own chandelier. Wonderful large picture window right behind it. And And look at this amazing work. Don't forget, you are getting spray foam insulation, high efficiency spray foam in the walls. Look at that, folks. There's your primary bedroom. Let's go this way first. You get a linen closet here in the hallway. Carpet in the hallways. As mentioned, they're trying not to throw all those upgrades to not confuse you when purchasing a home. Sometimes you go into a model home and they say, oh, starting at 317s, but the way you see the house, it's actually a 380. And you're like, you can't fathom how you got $40,000, $50,000 difference on a home, basically 10, 15% jump. Here, they're trying to do the anti-shock factor of not really upgrading the house. Some upgrades that are here, they're pointed out possibly because they're not going into the next phase, or they were standard and no longer, but pretty much I can get you into this home very near the 317 mark. Here is your first full bath being shared by the 2 bedrooms, okay? And look at this wonderful work. You have the use of the Schluter stick here instead of just grouting off the edge. Fully sealed, you can see all the grout lines just wonderfully matched with caulking, but sealed properly, high ceilings, and just wonderfully finished off bathroom here. You have your matching granite countertops, under mount sinks, your rectangular sinks. They cost a little bit more, but it's worth it. And your laundry room. There's no shutting off that fan. It's either got a sensor or left on for a year or permanently by certain builders to keep the humidity out. And your hookups for your washer and dryer. Plenty of room. As you can see, once I have my washer and dryer here, I'm gonna have my shelf space, some hanging space if you wish. Put a rod in there, and behind me, still plenty of space for the hampers and whatnot. Do me a favor, as you're liking and subscribing, comment on the color palette. Let me know, what do you think? Here we have bedroom number 1. This is the advantage of going into the model homes. You can see what a bedroom and the furnishing in the bedroom, what kind of space they take up. We have wonderful tall 10-foot ceilings. And this is your standard sliding door closet that you get nowadays in each bedroom. You do notice carpet, right, folks? You can eliminate that with a small upgrade if you wish to build, but the spec homes, a lot of times they come full tile. So look at bedroom number 2. You can see this wonderful little bunk bed setup here. Wonderful choice of color palette, in my opinion. You're gonna get your Ecobee HVAC control system. Here, let's check out the primary, folks. Look at this, amazing tray ceiling. That's definitely an upgrade. Also is the accent wall. Now, if you've been following my channel, now you know what I'm talking about, the importance of painting that tray ceiling either white, opposite from what your wall color is. Just look at how it pops. Let me just back out and just see, so you can see the effect of what that is. Sometimes you don't realize it. Your eyes don't, you don't realize it, but your eyes are definitely loving it. And then an accent wall in the back. Either get that ordered through the builder or have a painting party, right? Let's check out this bathroom by Carefree Homes in one of their more popular floor plans here in Rancho Santa Teresa. Here you are, folks. 1794 square feet. You get your flex room, and now you can see why you get hers and hers closet, right? You get 2 closets, 1 medium-sized walk-in. As you can see, let me back out of there. And 1 larger size walk-in closet. Still hers and hers closet from what I've heard. We get 1 drawer in the corner somewhere if we're lucky. And moving on forward. Granite countertops, framed mirror, fully tiled bathroom stall. shower stall with its notched out nicho for all your necessities. And look at the honeycomb matte black tile shower floor. Pretty neat. Now shower floors like that, when they install them, folks, I would bet that they have a slip coefficient to them. Proper shower floors built by a good builder, they have slight grain to them and a slip coefficient to them. And here you are, your thinking room, which is kind of large. It's got a lot of elbow room in here. I did notice I have not seen these too much lately. The old school medicine cabinet. I have to figure out a little bumper stop there. Don't you love that? Look at this, folks. Look at all this cabinetry work down here as well. Just amazing work. 1, 2, 3, 4 cabinets down there, along with your 4 doors. No space spared. I love when they do not add light fixtures. You save on that and you can just customize your own light fixtures in the house. They give you your proper fans where needed. That's what it matters. Past that, sometimes I do not encourage on certain builders. I do not encourage to take the fans because sometimes you have an option to eliminate the fan, but you don't have the option to, let's say you keep the fan, but go to an upgraded fan. So for that matter, give me my credit on my fan and I will then therefore hire my own electrician, buy my own fan. Because if you give me $200, $250, $300 for a fan, I can spend just another $100 or $200 per fan and get a much better fan than that builder was going to give me anyways. So that's a little tip of the day. Keep your fan expense to yourself. Let's see what this home on the exterior looks like. Let's see what she has to offer. Coming on out, what I love noticing right off the bat is when builders tile your threshold, stepping on out, the little step threshold, and look what they did to this patio. Of course, that's going to be an upgrade, but ask for that. But I'm pretty sure what this builder does is give you your tiled thresholds to the interior and exterior. A lot of builders are doing that out here in El Paso and Santa Teresa. That's what you get. Now, look at the Franklin Mountains. If you frequent them hiking, you're there within 15, 20 minutes. Hiking, taking advantage of El Paso. If you want to be out to one of the concert venues that they supply, I myself live in Santa Teresa, and that's why I promote Santa Teresa so much. As an investor, if you want to buy a rental property at full price value, get that puppy rented out for a couple of years and watch your equity grow. As a family, there's 3 and 4 bedroom, super affordable houses offering up to $40,000 worth of incentives to buy down your interest rate. I just got a person $30,000 the other day, got their interest rate down to 4.75% interest rate. So don't miss out, folks, okay? This is what it's all about out here in the Santa Teresa Rancho Santa Teresa subdivision. There's several other subdivisions that I'm gonna take you to, including resale. I don't just harp on the new construction. As your realtor, I'm gonna make sure that we focus on you, make sure that we get your likes, your dislikes, make sure that the property you're shooting for performs what you want it to perform, as far as like if you want RV parking, if you want just enough parking for your ATV, your Razor, whatever it is, get a hold of me. My name is Alfonso Garcia with the Palms Realty, here to serve you. Wishing you a great day. Thank you. So if you want to know about where this neighborhood is and where this park is, free access to you, and want to move to this area, give me a call today. Alfonso Garcia, the Palms Realty.